I'm at the Royal Society, the UK's Academy of Science. Every summer they open up their doors to the public to put the latest in science and engineering on show. And I'm going to go inside and see what's on offer. England didn't do so well at Euro 2012, but this team from the University of Edinburgh are hoping robots might be able to do a bit better.
They're completely autonomous. The human team just watches from the sidelines and they do all the work.
Are you taking these robots to a kind of robotic World Cup?
Yes, indeed. Our team reached the quarterfinals.
So why are you looking at robots playing football?
It started out as a lot of fun, but it's also a very good test tube problem for studying the entire range of robotics problems in one contained setup. From just how do you walk around in a world that keeps changing, to how do you find objects and locate yourself, to how do you interact with other people and find out what they want to be doing.
Well, you might think that bubbles just go pop, but actually they produce a whole range of sounds. This is Gianluca from the National Physical Laboratory. What sounds do bubbles actually make?
Here we have a bubble organ, and in this one we are producing different sizes of bubbles which produce different sounds.
So it's like a church
Like a
bell.
church bell. This one is larger, for instance, and the sound is deeper. This one is smaller, and the sound is a bit higher pitch. Nowadays bubbles are used for helping the detection of cancers. If you know them very well, like we hope we will be able to, you can actually use them to deliver drugs in situ.
Well, researchers from University College London have been looking at how and why we laugh and what happens when we do. I'm with Sophie from the speech laboratory there, and you've been looking at the difference between real and fake laughter. You've got some examples of that.
We do. Would you like to hear the examples now?
I would, yes.
I'm going to play you a laugh and you tell me if you think that this is a real laugh or not.
I think that one's a fake one.
Yep, that's a posed laugh. Okay, let's try that same thing.
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely a real laugh. I mean, that's actually quite easy to tell the difference between the two. Why is that?
One of the things about real laughter, when somebody's genuinely lost in laughter and can't stop, you start to force air out of your lungs in a way that's so pressured, you produce all sorts of sounds you never normally do. So the pitch goes right up much higher than it does normally for speech.
This camera is taking a 3D image of my face. The idea is to find the genes that determine our facial features.
We'll have a three-dimensional picture of your face, and then from that we can look at particular features such as the shape of your nose. We want to look at the shape of people's noses from a large number of people, and then we take people at the extremes of the shapes of the nose, and then we look at the genetic differences between them, and something that's different is likely to be associated with that particular shape, and that will hopefully then find the gene behind that feature.